So this is Jackie, seen here having the time of her life in the middle of a jumping photo. What isn't pictured here is her landing and falling and tearing her ACL immediately after this picture was taken. So unlike professional athletes, Jackie doesn't have an entire team of physical therapists and athletic trainers helping her through the rehabilitation process. At most, she goes into the clinic, is shown how to do her exercises, is given a list on a piece of paper, and is sent home to work through them by herself. This is a predicament that faces 9 million people who injure themselves every year. So we decided to see what things were like on the side of the physical therapist. And what we learned is that they're still using tools from the Stone Age, as one of our advisors put it. This right here is a goniometer, and it's used to measure the range of motion of a patient's knee joint. One of the biggest issues with this tool is that there's up to 4 degrees of discrepancy depending on who takes the measurement, making it really difficult to track patient progress over time. So we decided to bring physical therapy into the digital age. We created a dual sensor wearable that can help track things such as range of motion, velocity, and rep count, to name a few. All of this is then displayed in the companion iOS app, which also provides daily exercise reminders to keep patients motivated and provides instructional videos so that patients no longer just have to rely on a piece of paper. Another really exciting aspect of our wearable is all the data that we will be collecting from patients as they go through rehab. A lot of physical therapists have expressed interest in being able to use that data to gain more knowledge about the exercises that they've prescribed to their patients and being able to modify and tweak them and take action into making those exercises a lot more efficient. So right now, we're finishing up our first prototype. We started building our product in July, so it's really exciting in the progress we made in the last 10 weeks. We decided to focus on just one joint to start with, which is the knee. We plan on being able to use the same dual sensor technology throughout other joints in the body in the future. So there are 2 components to our product. The wearable device itself, which is $15, and the companion iOS app, which is for free on the App Store. We'll be providing both of these to the physical therapist, who will then give the wearable device to the patient, will download the app onto the patient's smartphone, and pick the correct exercise regimen for their injury. The patient will then pay a $5 per week subscription fee to be able to use the wearable device and the app, so we're looking at about a 3-week payback period. There are a couple other companies who are working in the physical therapy space. They're pretty much focused on the software side of things right now and not so much on the wearable device itself, but we feel that having a wearable really helps keep patients compliant and really helps the physical therapist track what their patients are doing while they're not in the clinic. So helping me build this product is my co-founder, Priscilla Chang, who is working on the hardware and the firmware, and Stephen Link, who is our iOS developer, and myself, Liz Mazmanian, working on business development. And we have a team of advisors, Carrie Pregram, who works at the UCLA Medical Center as a physical therapist, and Matthew Hilton, who is a physical therapist at the University of Delaware. We are Movementum, and we are improving rehabilitation by bridging the gap between what happens at the clinic and what happens at home. If you're interested in seeing a demo, come talk to us after. Thank you.